This is the current legacy of Sevilla, Europa League merchants, 7 times Europa League winners, more than any other club ever. But when Europa League, it's not really all that. It's kind of like passing your GCSEs on the same day as your older brother wins the lottery. No one really gives a fuck. But every time Sevilla win Europa League, there's always an embarrassing Champions League campaign to balance out the books. Recent Champions League history makes a pretty grim viewing, and after a shit season in La Liga last year, finishing 14th, there's only one man for the job. The first job was cutting down this fucking massive squad. Like, Jesus Christ, there's about 3 players per position. First man out the door was Rafa Mir to Ajax, alongside Lamela to Atlanta for 3.8 million and Wayne Jordan to Salernitana for 1.9 million. Among that, Loic Bade left on loan to Lens because he wanted to leave the club, and never guess what, Alex, we made a fucking signing. Backup keeper David Gill for 750k.
Shut your
Game changing that. Okay, the real exciting signings were in Enciso on a season-long loan from Brighton, and fucking somehow Thomas Lemar on 100k a week. Yeah, I know, like, fuck me. But that basically takes us to start the season against Almira, and I was really ready to sink my teeth into the season, getting sorted with my settings, getting into the save, ready for a successful year. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great start that, but it does not matter, because goals from debut boys Luca Bacchio and Enciso sandwiched an Acuna rebound strike to see off Almira, despite a late scare that didn't count. City brushed us aside in the Super Cup, but genuinely no one gives a shit. Only because we've got the big fuckers in the league, lads. And the boys were ready. I was ready, and we had a highlight right off the kickoff. Yusuf En-Nesyri got his count up for the season, and we were fucking massive. We were winning the quadruple. We were going to establish ourselves as the biggest club in Europe. Nah, I won't tease you, lads. 2 Real Madrid goals saw us beaten. We don't have the quality to match teams like Madrid. Well, not yet anyway. August ended in a 1-0 win against Bilbao. I mean, no thanks to En-Nesyri. Fucking muppet. And the sales of Januzaj to Union Berlin, Mariano to Hanover, and yeah, Campos to Liverpool. He wanted to go, and I mean, we take the money. We'll spend it later in the season, lads, don't worry. September saw a frustrating 0-0 to Las Palmas, and 2 3-1 scorelines, 1-4 and against us. At least Lamar scored, right? Luca Bacchio ran the show against Alaves to put them to bed 3-0. And a last minute penalty by Thomas Lamar meant we scraped past Cadiz 2-1.
You fucking little bastard!
Mallorca and Villarreal were dispatched, while against Getafe.
Use your fucking legs up!
Yeah, that was a rollercoaster, thank God for Isaac Romero. Suso scored late to solidify a win against Granada, while Romero's goal was cancelled out by Moncayola. In the first half of the season, En-Nesyri had been pretty shit. So, I mean, it was a surprise to me when against Barcelona he scored after 3 minutes. And scored again. And scored again. Yeah, and En-Nesyri hat-trick and a sweet strike by Luca Bacchio had us 4-0 up at half-time. Lewandowski's late goal was only a consolation, and we thumped Barcelona 4-1 at home. December was our most consistent month to date, with another Luca Bacchio goal sealing the win against Atletico, and loss to Sociedad being the only real dampener. Yeah, so remember how I was on about embarrassing Champions League runs?
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
The must-win 6-pointers were against Union Berlin, and a late Aronson winner and a 0-0 ball draw at home sealed our fate. We saw off Crevena Svesta, and obviously we lost to United, so fucking guess what that means, lads. January business included the sales of Dimitrovic and Gudelj to Saudi. Kubo on loan for 6 months and Andre Looney for 7 million quid. Yeah, we fucking moved. Suso recovered us a late win against Almeida, and Kubo's first, second and third goal came in a 6-1 romping at Agues in the Cup. With Real Madrid at home, we desperately needed to channel the energy of the Barcelona 4-1, and that is exactly what we did. Cubo and Lamar held hands to absolutely dunk on Real Madrid, leaving us 3 points off the top of the league. Our cup run also lasted about 5 more seconds, with youth prospect Iker Villar dicking down Sestao before we were then bent over by Levante. Great. 3 simple wins in the league led us beautifully into the greatest tournament of all time. Drawing Brighton was an absolute gift, especially as we were borrowing one of their talismans. Acuna got us off the board, followed by said talisman, and substitute Pedrosa sandwiched a fatty goal, and the second leg goal by Pedro wasn't enough for Brighton. First leg of the round of 16 was special. At home to Leverkusen, we saw the debut of a man who had been on international duty or injured since signing, and that man is Thiago Almada. I mean, he didn't steal the show on this occasion. Honours were even, with both clubs going ban for ban. But in the second leg, that sexy little Japanese magician made it 1-0 and sent us into the quarters where we faced, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we got made bitches at Anfield, like, just take a look at those stats. In the second leg, we took an early lead from a Nianzou corner and then got absolutely danced on by Mo Salah to knock us out of the competition. And in the league, our form absolutely fell off a cliff, call us prime moments Jay Slater. Where we were 3 points off Madrid at the start of March, we dropped like a stone and ended the season 20 points behind Real. Almada introduced himself with a sexual free kick versus Getafe, but no. Speaking of sexual, in the 69th minute as well, I mean, are we taking the piss here or what? Come on, man. While we won our 3 games in La Liga in April, 4 points from a possible 15 in May is pretty miserable. And a dominant Betis win was the high point. Deserved losses against Barca, Atleti and Vallecano certainly were not. I'll keep an eye out for that Lucas kid, by the way. I've got a feeling he's going to be something special. Right, me to you now, lads, for a sec. This is my first go at a YouTube video, so if you've actually managed to stick it out this long, then, I mean, fair play to you, you're a fucking hero. If you've got any advice, any criticisms, any feedback, any of that, just stick it in the comments. I'll take it all on board, I'll listen to it all. Thank you very much again, lads. See you in a bit.